Hello, I finally have my queen.
They're here?
And
Come and
she's
see?
the leader.
Fight's right here.
So now we've switched all kinds of people around. I realized I don't think I checked their paradigms. We should be fine.
I don't think you have a problem with this particular set of enemies.
No, not this group. But get some healing done first.
Tuesday is gonna be a rough workout day. It's gonna be my
Yeah.
second leg day that I need to commit to, and the DOMs. It's just like it's the thing that I mean, you know from the past, but it's like you just have to keep doing it, and eventually the like after aching goes away.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's also like important to just listen to your body at the same time.
well, no, it's like you don't want to injure yourself, but the muscle ache is going to be there.
Yeah, no matter what.
And you do kind of have to do an exercise, like in the beginning, you kind of have to do a couple exercises where it just hurts. Like not painful, but like the muscles are sore. So like,
Okay.
you gotta warm them up and then do that because you have to be consistent. So it's like kind of, if you just go like, oh, I'm gonna wait until it doesn't hurt, like, well, that's a week later, and it's like,
Yeah.
you ought to work the muscles a little bit.
I kind of wish lightning doesn't try to run up and attack like that. I wish she would just use water instead.
Oh. It's kind of annoying because you have her as a Ravager and she's not using any spells.
No, so she's the type of Ravager she is she has more like physical type spells. Physical type elemental attacks. So she'll run up and do like Aqua Strike, for instance.
Okay.
Whereas Hope is a true just mage. She'll attack just from range. Well, I don't really want to do Blitz, so I'm just gonna focus on one at a time. This one is so scary. And this is the case where like inputting manually the attacks make sense, because like she kept doing Blitz. I'm like, I don't want to do Blitz right now.
And I was just getting started.
But I do hope soon we get just consistent 3-party members, because like that really is a big drag on composition. Yeah, and we're gonna be barely getting enough CP to make this like worth pursuing for long.
Who are you?
These are good questions to ask.
Where do I start? I've got a few screws loose, but I'm a Lassie, same as you. Difference being, I wasn't born on Cocoon.
What?
I'm from Grand Pulse. The world below you all hate so much. My
Hell
partner
yeah.
and I turned a crystal there and gone to sleep. But when we came around, here we were. The reason Cocoon's in such an uproar is the same reason you're here now. Vanille and I woke up.
Flashback? No.
Evacuation protocol. Will be moved to a secure location.
The Sanctum follows Foul C orders. It's not just after the sea. They'll target civilians and purge everyone who's a threat.
More innocents get killed.
You can't take the blame for that.
Someone has to.
We can still save them. We let loose and bring the army to us.
Draw their fire.
I'm supposed to protect you. I can't let this happen. It's a tough call.
Oh my god. Snow.
Only one choice, I guess. I try to save everyone.
The only choice is to spread myself thin and probably fail.
So, Hope,
We are
are
two
you with
people
me on this?
with like two other people
Just need to
like
look
on
out
the
for
other side of this
yourself.
area. I guess three other. Well, I guess four other people technically, but
Mhm. Do I have to reset my paradigms again? If I do, I'm gonna be so upset. Did I max out everything? Not yet. Okay, I haven't done Ravager. I need to do some Ravager stuff. Oh man, I'm missing a lot for Hope. Damn. Oh, thank fuck. Okay.
Here goes nothing.
Citizens, a state of emergency has been declared.
Dude, did I surprise him?
Bring it on!
No? That's some bullshit. Okay.
How about this?
Yeah, let's provoke for a second. There you go.
Nice one! How about this?
He does like the most goofy ass punches and kicks too. It's not even like meaning like well done.
Sanctum military operations will be commencing within this area momentarily. For your own safety, a mandatory citywide evacuation has been ordered. Please.
Hell yeah.
yeah, and like Nat, of course, he has to be wearing like a giant trench coat. What does he have on his? Does he have like a sash hanging down or something?
But I feel like it's a belt situation.
The camera is
No problem.
Wild, just swinging everywhere.
zooms out in like weird ways. Yeah.
Mhm.
Should you witness any suspicious
What is this?
activity,
What's up
please
this
alert
gun?
the nearest
Is it like a?
soldier.
Can you turn around? Turn around. Or...
For your cooperation and swift compliance.
Yeah, it's just like a piece of fabric hanging down. Okay, whatever. Very, very anime, I guess.
Yeah. Or like, I don't even know what it's trying to evoke. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like it's similar to some of the like I don't know what they're called, but they're types of clothing that have that sort of fabricing. It's usually centered in some cultures, but I don't know what they are.
How about this?
There we go.
I mean, it's just like, also though, you just kind of animate outfits, like you put like enough like weird hanging fabric in odd places.
It just looks cool.
Yep.
That's all that matters.
Eight more buckles than necessary on their boots. You know.
Well, that's a Nomura thing.
I don't know the name. I'm sorry, but what is that evoking?
He's, for the longest time, was like kind of the main character designer. After
Oh, in Final Fantasy. Okay.
Yoshitaka Amano kind of stepped away. Amano still does all like the logo art,
Nothing to worry
but
about.
he doesn't do any character design anymore.
Yeah.
And even then, Nomura only does character designs really for like one particular team, and then obviously Kingdom Hearts, 'cause he's the main creative director of the Kingdom Hearts games.
How about this?
And for a while, he was known as like the buckles guy. Like there's zippers and buckles for reasons unbeknownst to the main public. Why there's so much.
All these people want to kill us, don't they?
There we go.
I repeat. Citizens, a state of emergency has been declared. Sanctum military operations will be commencing within this area momentarily. For your own safety,
Okay, the game really doesn't know how to deal with the ultra wide.
calm and proceed.
Oh, got him.
How about this?
Yeah, the camera moving around so much is a little disorienting.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't remember doing this in previous segments. Is it just because Hope is hanging out all the way back there
Maybe,
and is trying to keep them in view or something?
yeah.
How about this?
I guess that works.
How about this?
There we go. Yeah, so you can see right there in the like battle results screen, like it's the shape of the actual window of the game is like all the way back there in that top left corner. The game doesn't know how to deal with ultra wide.
Hmm.
Not good.
Does that little girl recognize them? Like, what do you mean? That's a carbuncle doll.
Is there a problem? Now why don't you just calm down? Now what's going on?
I've got you.
Yeah, now what?
Is he gonna try to inspire them?
Oh.
What are you doing?
Clearing the area.
What was the plan beyond that?
On the crowd. Doesn't matter who dies. Just wipe them all out.
What's the plan, man?
So many of them. Are they really?
I'm actually kind of worried about this fight. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some actual like tanking.
Time to switch, kiddo.
Come on.
It's all about teamwork.
Yeah,
How about this?
their weird little like personal helicopter thing is so funny looking. But they do deal a lot of damage.
Yeah. One down. Finish healing. Oh, you bitch.
Time to switch, kiddo. Thanks, Hope.
Okay.
I do enjoy this dynamic though, because like obviously if you're like 21-ish, like a 15-year-old is very young, but like also he's not that much older than Hope, really.
Yeah. We're okay now.
So calling him kiddo is kind of weird, but
Yeah.
which might be the point, because I don't know.
Already did that. Oh, he's done? Is he really? Oh yeah, okay.
Completely leveled up.
Yeah.
I do find it interesting that like they chose to make it so that the levels, quote unquote, only go to like 2 in this game. Unless you later
Yeah.
on get more levels, but like
Like I was writing notes about this game because I've been writing notes about every game I've been playing this year. I guess we're not gonna fight. This one I'm like, they really wanted to try the sphere grid again, but not give you the freedom of the sphere grid.
was that an upgrade
it-
system on one of the old ones, the other ones?
It was the one in 10, which is probably like my favorite because you can just really break the game if you're willing to grind.
Leave her alone!
Save the girl! Call the army!
Don't you touch her!
Protect Cocoon!
Okay.
I mean, that's the whole idea is like racism, effectively, and then mob mentality regarding that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what Snow's plan was here. Like, what is he trying to do with this? Besides draw fire from the army. I get that he's trying to draw fire and like have them not focus on the civilians, but at the same time, like, what's his? Why do they try? They just run into them?
I'm sorry.
Time to go. Stop them! After those clear! Fire!
What?
Okay. Sure.
You know.
Sure.
I just really want a three-person party, Connor.
Gotta
Like,
stay ahead of them. We walk from here.
like, how many hours in are we, do you think? Let's check. 11 hours in. And I'm still like mostly in a two-person party.
Time's a wasting.
Right on.
This feels like a save moment. 10:44. Okay. It's been almost 30 minutes. Let's see. And cutscene.
I mean, this is a neat looking city.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still kind of left with
Sides is
sometimes
that
this
way,
kind of
right?
gameplay makes it hard to like enjoy the environments, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Still pretty far. A great place for family living. So they say. Looks like it actually might be, huh?
Yeah, well, the sea don't have family.
Hey, listen to me, kid.
It's 69 degrees.
I'm an orphan. I barely got to know my family. But someday, I'm gonna have my own. Once I save Sarah and protect
February, and
Cocoon.
we're gonna have like what, mid 70s this week.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good question.
Oof.
I want to do what's right, but everyone hates Lassie. Kind of hard to help someone that's trying to kill you.
Yeah. It would be nice for a change, but at the same time, like,
Everything will work out in the end. As
I
long
that
want it
just
to be-
signals
together and hold on to hope.
that just
We don't
signals
have
the
any.
ramp up of like the actual heat of this area.
Yeah, because like by April it'll probably be insufferable already on some days.
Yeah, and then
But the sea's only
June,
hope
July is
is
when
a
we're gonna
quick
hit
death.
the 110s easy,
Yeah.
which just makes life miserable.
Hold on to hope. Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm like, where am I?
Wait up!
How are you near me? For okay, yeah. Do I have to figure out what you do? What's your deal? Okay, no, I don't.
It's all about teamwork. How about this?
Oh no. Oh my god. Fucking attack, man.
Why me?
Calm down, kid. Man, imagine if we had a third person.
Right. It does kind of like feel like it's just in there to make it challenging early on or something.
Like some artificial difficulty spike.
Maybe, yeah, because they do give you 3 people every once in a while, but then like strip them away and instantly.
And it
just like tease you constantly.
Like I understand for the narrative to like split people up to see what their interactions are like. I do think that's one of the strong parts of this game is how much interaction the characters do get with each other. But from like a gameplay perspective of like, man, I only have 2 and I can't really take advantage of this really good battle system right away.
Yeah, sure.
Because I do think this is up there as some of my favorite battle systems of the game. Of the series, rather. I could probably be more efficient. I probably could be doing double Ravager on this guy. Now that I think about it. There we go. Where am I? Yeah.
Oh, weird.
How about this? How about this?
There we go. All right. What's this way? So I rarely find that these chests are worth it.
I mean, unfortunately, that's how I feel about a lot of these, a lot of RPG games anymore.
And it's funny because when we say that, I think of Kyle from Min-Max, where he's like, I just use the starting sword and just go ham on upgrading it. I'm like, I kind of see his point. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I think in my first Elden Ring playthrough, I found like Bloodhound's Fang or whatever, and I just used that for like 95% of the game. Man, do I really not have a Sentinel? I really don't. Okay.
This computer.
What's up?
It like it has all the RAM it can need, and yet it like slows down over like dumb shit. I lost you for a second there because my computer, my Discord froze. I had to stop downloading something because it was downloading. It's just very dumb. This computer shouldn't be this weak, but it is.
No.
So.
And it's unfortunately that's a very big pre-built problem. That's why everyone, I advocate, if you can, buy your own parts.
Jeez,
We're gonna do pre-builds.
Now I kind of know. Now I kind of know that if you don't want to deal with the build yourself, like just find a good tutorial on like parts to use and just use those parts.
And every tech YouTuber, especially the big ones like Austin Evans, I think I stopped subscribing, but I know for a fact he's done several like how to build a computer in the year of our Lord 2024. So there's definitely plenty of those videos around for you to partake in.
Yeah,
It's
mostly I
intimidating,
stopped-
yes, but
Yeah, I stopped listening to most of the tech channels I used to.
yeah,
I kind of got to a point where I realized like I wasn't that interested in all the new stuff coming out. Like phones didn't change enough.
no, yeah, that's.
I also
that's a
feel
big
weird
part of
about
it.
like my relationship with my phone sometimes. So like I don't want to like. Sometimes I'm like I don't want to encourage myself.
Mhm.
I can take it.
That's definitely part of it. The other part too is like we're not seeing huge leaps anymore in tech.
Yeah, that's part of it too. In fact, I've been watching more like what might be termed vintage tech stuff more than like the newest stuff coming out. I think I can't really think it's something Fisher. I think it's Mr. Mobile is his channel. He still has some interesting stuff every once in a while. He does do new stuff, but he also tries to like dip into like just interesting stuff. In fact, he did a video on a pair of like AR glasses that like the first one I've seen where I'm like, okay, I could see myself using this. And it's because it's just a normal pair. They look like normal glasses, but they have a small little lens on those glasses that like give you some basic notifications and texts and stuff like that, or like weather and like probably alarm and stuff like that. But it's just like it's not a big chunky thing. It doesn't have an always on camera. It isn't trying to like force you into using your social media with your glasses or whatever, which is I think what most of these companies want. It's definitely what Meta wants.
Yeah.
They want, if they could, they want to beam ads onto your retinas. That's what they want. At all hours. Like you damn well know that Neuralink is going to be used to advertise to people in their sleep.
Anytime.
Oh yeah, I should just keep Sentinel on this entire time. And actually survive that attack. There we go. I'm just like, broken record, I'm just imagining how much faster this fight would be going if there was a third person.
Yeah.
Because I could very easily have like Sentinel double Ravager happening where No's just tanking, and I could have like Lightning and Hope doing. Oh, he's done actually. So
now does he just?
Oh,
does he not even collect CP anymore?
No, he does. I just don't use it. I just stock up on it for a bit.
Oh, is there something else you use it for later?
Well, and this is part of the issue too with the game is like later they'll expand the Crystarium so I can level up more. Just
oh, okay. I see.
like on a per chapter basis, they
limits it. Okay.
Limits it.
Interesting.
Which I guess is one way to stop you from like over leveling.
Yeah, and this isn't one of those games where you just have like mobs you can go interact with. This is very linear. At least,
yeah.
Is the whole game linear? Because so far it has been.
It does open up in a later chapter.
Okay.
But for the most part, I would say it's fairly linear, which is one of the big criticisms. And
it just allows you in the environment, right?
Yeah, I agree with the assessment that this is one of the more linear Final Fantasies. Yeah. I do think the linearity there's a narrative purpose.
And I'm not. When I was a kid, we've had this discussion offline. And it's like when I was a kid, I really wanted everything to be an open world, like complex RPG. But that's like because I was buying like 2 games a year, maybe. And it's like I wanted to get time out of it. Like if it was just this very short game that didn't feel like it was worth replaying, it wasn't. Like that just didn't feel worth it to me.
Yeah. Like as an adult, no, I don't want. Oh no, that's why I'm really liking Avowed, because there's zones, there's big zones, but it's fairly contained.
Yeah,
And
I think
focused.
the main thing that game comes together for me is that the combat feels good.
It
Like
feels
if the
really
combat
good.
if the combat didn't feel good, I think I would be more critical of the flaws.
And I think it's definitely
So-
a game of like more than the sum of its parts for me.
Yeah.
Is how I feel about it. Like I like
Yeah, I saw I think a Reddit post or it was either a Reddit post or a screenshot of a Reddit post. Anyway, it was basically someone going like, Avowed doesn't have you can steal from any NPC. You don't have karma systems or whatever. All this is like blah 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 blah, blah. And it's great. It's like all these criticisms that could have been levied at it because it's not like Skyrim, quote unquote. But like it works.
yeah.
I'm hoping to see some expansions of some systems in DLC that they'll probably do. I know
They did talk about DLC.
I know they did 2 releases for Outer Worlds, so I expect they'll probably have at least 2, I would imagine.
Time to switch, kiddo.
And that would probably change some of those systems a little bit, because I would kind of like to see a little more in the weapon customization and level. Like I was kind of unfortunate you can't like do enhancements to the normal weapons or whatever.
Oh shit.
Don't die, not yet. Oh no.
See if I had 3. Where's it gonna throw me? Okay.
Not too bad.
No. You know what? Let's do something. Let's do this first.
Time to switch, kiddo.
Let's tank and buff real quick.
Building block. I like that the provoke is just him like
Come on, man.
Just like
do it.
just like
He's like
doing this weird. It's like the battle pose in a fighting game,
Yeah.
or the ready pose in a fighting
Or
game.
like the idle ready to fight
Yeah.
animation.
Like no one moves like that.
And Hope's still somehow gonna die. There you go.
I mean, that is the thing about all these games. Like I remember, like Fire Emblem. Like some healers can be incredibly useful characters, but reminds me. They can be incredibly useful characters, but it takes a while, and you have to like make sure they don't die constantly. Like the one I remember the most is like well, Sacred Stones was fun because they had that combat tower you could go to and you could get over leveled.
Oh, dude, what was it? Awakening? When Nintendo had the Street Pass with the 3DS? Dude, broken. You could level up so quickly. Ah, fuck. Really? Oh my god.
Not yet.
There's gonna be one of those battles.
I didn't pay attention that he was riding Gatling gun, and I thought with like Shell and Protect on, it wouldn't be an issue. I have the strat down. It's to focus on these guys, which is what I was doing the first time. But it really is just detrimental to only have 2 people. Because even with like Protect and Shell, Hope just is fucking glass cannon.
Thanks, partner.
Yeah.
And I have to spend some time just healing because he's really.
It's all about teamwork. How about this? Hope,
And he's already readying.
Well, come on.
This fight sucks. Because part of it too is Hope gets his attacks interrupted so easily.
Time to switch, kiddo.
Is that part of what it is?
It's definitely part of it. Because he'll get interrupted so much and he has to reset.
How about this? Oh, follow my lead.
And he's attacking the wrong thing.
I can take it.
You know,
Well, come on.
I kind of want a game like The Bustling World to do well, but I'm also not gonna hold my breath.
What is Bustling World?
It's like this crazy, highly ambitious game that's supposed to be like a city builder, management sim, farm simulator.
That's a lot of parts of very involved things.
Yes, open world style game, so similar to like, I don't know, GTA, or like probably more accurate to say like that game, The Rustler, or whatever, which was like the medieval GTA thing that came out a few years back. But that had far fewer systems. This is like, this feels like highly ambitious, and like it could be good. It could also fall on its face. Like it's intriguing, I guess I should say.
Finally, goddamn. Okay. No, this is a long episode, but I feel like there's gonna be a big confrontation right here, so I think we're just gonna go for it. Yeah, because this is a long boy. But I feel a big confrontation happening, so we'll see.
I wanted to ask you something.
What's that?
You say you want a family. What if they were taken from you?
Well, then, I'd take them back.
And what if you couldn't? What if you knew who was to blame?
Well, then there'd be trouble. Hey, are you okay? Did you get hit in the head or something? Or... Guess we'll have to talk about this later.
Something wildly different than anything.
Don't just stand there.
Oh, wait!
Ooh. Golf Subjugator.
Let's buff up real quick.
Anytime. Thanks, Hope.
Oh, come on, my guy.
Uh-oh. That is...
Thanks,
partner. How about this?
I really hope I can build this. His dagger is going so slowly. Fuck.
That's what I was looking for. I can't remember the title of the game.
Thanks,
Oh.
Hope.
I was talking about Fire Emblem, so I remember I picked up a game that is basically a
Dark Deity?
no, it's actually called Those Who Rule, but it's hexagonal spells, but like the actual combat is very similar to it. It doesn't actually show you them fighting, but like the leveling and everything is
Basically.
like
Fire Emblem.
they don't have animations for the fights, which is probably just a matter
Right.
of funding. Also.
Yeah.
In fact, it might just be a guy because that I can't tell if that sounds like it might just be a person's name.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks like Elite Carula or something. I could be Spanish. I don't think it's actually Spanish. That name, but. I just couldn't remember the name. I was like, God, it's like it's a terrible name called Those Who Rule. It's just like, oh, I'm never gonna remember that.
There we go.
Time to switch, kiddo. How about this? Hope, follow my lead.
Okay, one last dagger push, and I think we'll be good.
Time to switch, kiddo.
Let's heal up, and then we can keep
Anytime.
going.
Thanks, Hope. Hope, follow my lead.
Here we go. There we go.
Time to switch, kiddo.
Nope, gotta do it. Not the one I wanted. There we go. It lost interest.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If you need to take a break, why don't we do it over there? Here.
I'm not thirsty.
Okay. Well, don't want to waste it.
Hmm.
Mommy? Mommy?
He uses Phineas and Ferb voice.
I can't. Snow? What do you plan to do? I need to know.
I told you. Save Sarah, protect Cocoon, and have myself a big, happy family. Still, it's a long road ahead.
You don't deserve it, so I'm gonna murder
Maybe
you.
not so long. Whatever happens, things will work themselves out. Even if you're l'Cie, you gotta keep fighting. Yeah.
And what if that gets people around?
I
you
really
involved?
think that can should have missed.
What happens when your
Like-
actions end up ruining someone's life? What if someone dies? What then, Snow? How do you pay for what you've done?
I can't! Right? There is nothing that can make something like that right again. When someone's dead, when someone's gone, words are useless.
So that's it? People die and you just run away?
I know! It's all my fault. I don't know how to fix it. Where do you start? What do you say? All I can do is go forward. Keep fighting and surviving until I find the answers I need.
There are no answers! You're running from what you deserve!
Why don't you tell me what I deserve?
The same fate!
Like, do I get his summon now? Is that the vibe?
Nora Estine. She was my mother. And she died because of you!
You're the one she meant.
Okay, sure.
Anime as fuck.
I mean, unlikely but plausible the way they fell that would work out.
But they're also l'Cie, so.
Well,
nothing
fair
matters.
enough.
All right, we're gonna call it there. Leave what happens next a mystery to you all.
Mm.
Later.